Something like that. Okay. I'd like to do a song first by Gordon Bach. Gordon Bach is from Maine, and he lives on, I guess he grew up on the coast there, and there are a lot of fishermen on the coast of Maine. But the fishing isn't as good as it used to be, probably due to too many fishermen and not enough fish. But anyway, this is about the plight of someone who keeps wanting to do the same thing even though you ain't making money at it, which is sort of like me, except I'm not a fisherman. It's called Mrs. McDonald's Lament. I guess the fisherman in question was Mr. McDonald. When the wind's away and the waves away, that crazy old fool will go out on the bay, dodging the ledges and setting the twine, and it don't even pay for his time. But he knows full well the fishing is done, his credit is gone, and winter is come. But as sure as the tide will rise and run, he'll go out on the bay again. When the snow comes down on the western bay, that fool will go running the Fiddlers' ground, hauling his gear in the trough of the sea, as if he'd no mind of his own. But he knows full well the fishing is done, his credit is gone, and winter is come. But as sure as the tide will rise and run, he'll go out on the bay again. When the wind's away and the waves away, our children go out on the morning sun. They go rowing them little boats out on the tide, and they'll follow their foolish old man. Well, you blind old fool, your children are gone. You never would tell them the fishing is done. Their lives were lost the day they were born, the same as their foolish old man. When the wind's away and the waves away, our fool will go out on the morning tide, on his gear in the trough of the sea, as if he'd no mind of his own. Well, you blind old fool, your money's all gone, your credit is weak, and fishing is done. But still he goes out on the morning sun, as if he'd no mind of his own. Well, you blind old fool, your children are gone, and you never would tell 'em the fishing is done. But as sure as the tide will rise and run, they'll go out on the bay again. And I'm sorry for kind of blowing some of those words there, but you got the main thing. For anybody who was looking at that finger-picking thing that I did yesterday morning, that was an example of some of the stuff you can do with finger-picking, of course. And for those interested in special tuning, that was called drop D, because you drop the low E string, that one, a whole step down to D, and then you get some really nice sounds on, especially in the key of D major. But it's useful in the key of G also. Okay, let me look at my little cheat sheet here. It doesn't have the words to songs, just the titles of them. Let's see. There it is. Here's a song that was written by Greg Brown, who used to be on the Prairie Home Companion show quite often. He's written a number of good songs. This one's a fun one that I learned from the singing of Bill Staines, who practically always included it in his evening show. And when he said about this, you know, a lot of people want to have trouble remembering the words of the songs, and it's okay to call me and ask me about the words to the song, but not at 3 a.m. Anyway, this is called Rootie Toot Toot, which comes out sounding more like Rootie Toot Toot, but anyway. And I better do it in the right key. Let's see, what is the right? Now I got that last song in my head. I'll start with the chorus. It's a fun chorus. Sing Rootie Toot Toot for the moon. It's the biggest star I've ever seen. It's a pearl of wisdom, a slice of green cheese, and it's burning just like kerosene. Yes, it's burning just like kerosene. He was just some young white kid trying to sing tough and black with gravel and spit in his voice. He laughed at the things we do, and the radio laughed too, and I lifted my arms and rejoiced. Yes, I lifted my arms and rejoiced. Chorus, singing Rootie Toot Toot for the moon. It's the biggest star I've ever seen. It's a pearl of wisdom, a slice of green cheese, and it's burning just like kerosene. Yes, it's burning just like kerosene. So here's 2 motorcycles, all those far out heavy trifles. You know I can't memorize Zen, so put your hat on your nose. Don't hide behind clothes. Smile at someone, begin to begin. Smile at someone, begin to begin. Singing Rootie Toot Toot for the moon. Everybody, it's the biggest star I've ever seen. It's a pearl of wisdom and a slice of green cheese, and it's burning just like kerosene. Yes, it's burning just like kerosene. And there's another verse to this song. I'll remember it on the way as I go home. But that's just too bad for you, because that's the thing I do. Smile at someone, begin to begin. Smile at someone, begin to begin. And begin by singing this chorus, Rootie Toot Toot for the moon. It's the biggest star I've ever seen. It's a pearl of wisdom, a slice of green cheese, and it's burning just like kerosene. Yes, it's burning just like kerosene. For those who like singing without accompaniment, sing Rootie Toot Toot for the moon. It's the biggest star I've ever seen. It's a pearl of wisdom and a slice of green cheese, and it's burning just like kerosene. Yes, it's burning just like kerosene. Okay. I wanted to go from the semi-sublime to the ridiculous, and I kind of got to the ridiculous a little bit too early, but let's see, I think, let's see, just a minute. Oh, this is not really ridiculous, but it's a fun song. And it's got a request for when I die, what I want you to do at the very end of it. But it's fun before that. It's a fun song. Don't worry. It's not morbid. It's called St. James Infirmery. Some of you might have already heard it before. It was down in old Joe's barroom, on the corner by the square. The drinks were served as usual, and the usual crowd was there. On my left stood Big Joe McKennedy. His eyes were bloodshot red. He looked at the gang standing round him. These were the very words he said. I went down to St. James Infirmary. I saw my baby there. She was laid out on a long white table, so pale, so cold, so fair. Let her go, and God bless her. Wherever she might be, she may search this whole wide world over, never find another man like me. When that's where my lead man does his harmonica work. Now that you've heard my story, oh, I've got there too soon. This guy was a crap shooter. Somebody did the crap shooter rag earlier. When I die, yeah, it's not morbid. When I die, I want you to bury me. White suit and Stetson hat, and put a put a $20 gold piece on my watch band, so the cops will know I died standing pat. And I want 6 crap shooters to carry my coffin, a chorus gal to sing me a song, and put a jazz band on my hearse wagon, please, to raise hell as we roll along. I hope they play better than that. that you've heard my story. I'll have another shot of booze, and if anyone should happen to ask you, you can tell them I got the crap shooter's blues. And if anyone should happen to ask you who it was that sang you this song, you can tell them that was that old weird beard Plaxton. He sang some and then he was gone.